The last lesson we're going to do I call diagonal rolling. This is going to help you with your canter. In the canter, there's a very subtle little bit of diagonal that occurs because the canter is a 3-beat gait. We're going to show you a lesson that you can do and then refine it down into the movement that you would feel in canter, which is very small. To begin, I'm going to fold forward over one leg, and you'll notice that I've kept the length of my spine and my back flat. There's been a little bit of rotation in my torso as I fold forward over my right leg. So here I've closed the hip angle, and now I'm going to open that hip angle on a diagonal line. Notice that I leave my hand on my thigh so I keep the length of my arm to help me keep the length of my torso as I lean diagonally back in the opposite direction. So I'm going to close, open, close, open. I'm going to do it on the other side to make sure that I'm symmetrical or pretty close to that. So I'm going to fold forward, and you'll notice that I've had to fold at my hips, and that width that we talked about before is still here, and it's really important. And then I'm going to lean back and open, and I let that knee widen just a little bit. Close, open, close, open. You'll notice that the ball rolls on a bit of a diagonal line as I do this. And I can go from one side to the other. Now, that's a whole lot more than we're going to do when you're on the horse in the canter. But we need a little bit of that to help us. So if I'm in the canter motion on the horse, I have, right now, I'm on my right lead, and I have a very slight lead with my right knee, and a very slight diagonal line right here. I'm going to do a flying change, and now I'm on my left lead. And you can see again, just a very slight little bit of this movement. Right lead, left lead. You can also see that I have a 3-beat movement in the ball now, not just a trot rolling forward and back. A lot of people, when they ride the canter, tend to want to go a bit around in a circle. And you'll notice if I do that, that I tend to lose my upper body, and I'm going to lose my horse right out to the side. This is too much of a diagonal movement. I have to really keep it small and subtle in order to keep my horse going straight. If I get thrown way back in the canter depart, I could lose my horse out through the other shoulder. So we're always looking for a nice, solid upper body position with the pelvis following, so I can canter on the left lead and then on the right lead. And then I can do my canter trot transition just by changing the rhythm of the ball.